Hi all, good afternoon. Today we are going to see some interview preparation questions for machine learning. Okay, machine learning, some of them are from assembly. Okay, assemble learning. But my first question is, once we get data, there we are going to pre-process our data. So my first question is, how to handle missing data? Or we can say corrupted data in database. Okay, how we are going to handle? How to handle missing or corrupted data in data set? My screen is not clear. Now it is clear, all of you. Okay. Now it is okay for all. Now it is clear. Okay. So question is how to handle missing or corrupt data in data set. There are some pandas method we are going to handle by using is null. Okay, is null is the first method. Okay, is null is the first method to handle missing data. Okay, what it is doing, it will detect the missing values. Okay, what is second one? What is second one? It is drop NA. What it will do? It will remove column okay or rows those having null value, okay, with null values. And third one is fill NA. Okay, what fill NA will do? Fill NA will fill if you're having lots, very less of null value. So it will fill with whatever you choose, like mode, mean, imputations are there. So by using that, we can fill our null value. Okay. It is used to fill values. Second question is, when should classification be used over regression? When we use classification over regression? When we use classification over regression, when the target variable is respected. Drop, one of our friend Venki is saying drop is not a best option. But in case of the whole row or whole column you in your data set is filled with NA values only. So what will be the case in that scenario? We should drop now if you are not getting any insight and data is not able to give any insight. Okay. So what is the use of that feature, we can say? So it is better to drop in that scenario only, where we having lots of NA value in a single column or in a single row I'm talking about. Okay, Venki? Most of our friends are answering. Correct answer is there. Both classification and regression are associated with a prediction. Okay, we are going to predict something on our outcome, on our output. Okay, so classification is choose over regression when our output of the model needs to belong to some category. Okay, if we want output in a particular category, then we are going to use our classification regression model. Okay. If I would like to give an example, if we are if we are going to predict the price for house, then what is in that scenario? Please reply. Okay, if we want the value as an outcome in the prediction house price, then we are going for regression. But if we want our output in any categories, like it is high, medium or low, in that scenario we are going for classification. Okay, so let me type it. When classification, whenever there is a category, we are going for classification. What is ROC curve? What is ROC curve, and what does it represent? What is ROC curve and what it represent? Yes, Supravat. It's depend on the data. We should drop it or no. Yes. Yeah, Vaibhav, in what case you are saying regression is better when we want value or we want high, low, and you know, in that category? Yeah, ROC is, yeah, receiving operating characteristics. Yeah, okay. Yeah, Vaibhav, please. Others, what is ROC curve? Yes, for prediction house cost is okay. Okay, I got it. False positive rate. Okay. Yes. So ROC stands for, it is receiver operating okay, and what it do, it used to graphically represent the trade-off between true positive, sorry, true and false positive. Let's write. Okay, ROC curve is nothing but receiver operating characteristics, and it used for graphically representation of trade-off false and true negative rate. Okay. One more line I would like to add, that is ROC, it comes under ROC is the area under the AUC. Okay. What it gives the idea about accuracy of the model. Okay. How our model is working, like, you know, it gives accuracy of the model. My fourth question will be, what are type 1 and type 2 errors? What are type 1 and type 2 error? Yes, yes. It takes true. We take true positive is also called as a sensitive or a recall. Yeah, true positive is also called sensitive or recall. What is type 1 and type 2 error? Yes, what is type 1 and type 2? It is false positive and false negative. Very good. Yeah. Yeah. So type 1, yeah, correct, correct. It is false positive. Okay. Type 1 error is false positive. In this case, we can say it is an error when the outcome of a test shows the non-acceptance, okay, of a true condition. Okay. Type 1 is what? It is false positive. It error when the outcome of a test shows the non-acceptance of true condition. If I would like to give example, if a person if a person having depression, even when they are not suffering from the same, in this case we are saying that it is false positive. Okay. When person diagnosed with depression, but in truth he is not suffering from the depression, that is the case, we can say it is false positive. Okay. What is type 2 error? It is false negative. What is false negative? is an error when outcome of a test shows the acceptance. Acceptance for what? Acceptance of false condition. Okay. Type 2 is false negative. In this case, what happened? The error is occur when the outcome of a test shown that the acceptance of a false condition. If I would like to give example, we can, when the CT scan of a person shows that they do not have a disease, okay, but in fact they do have a disease, okay. That means there is a presence of disease, but result is not non-present of disease. That case we can say it is false negative. That means the acceptance of a false conditions. Okay, that the condition is what, that person don't have disease is the false condition. Okay, in that scenario we can say it is false negative. My fifth question is, what is hypothesis test? What is hypothesis test? What is hypothesis test? What is hypothesis test? It is statistical technique that help scientists test the validity of their claims about real world, or we can say real life. Sixth question is, what is entropy in machine learning? What is entropy in machine learning? What is entropy in machine learning? What is entropy, impurity, or disorderness of the data? Yes. Entropy is nothing but what it is an randomness in our data. Okay. Entropy in ML, that is machine learning, measures the randomness, okay, in the data. That needs to be proceed. Okay. We can say the more we having randomness in our data, there will be more problem for us. Okay. The more randomness, the more entropy, or we can say the more entropy in the given data, the more difficult it becomes. Okay. Difficult it becomes to draw what we want from data, only insights. Okay. To draw some useful insight. Okay. My next question is seventh one. What is epoch in machine learning? What is epoch in what is epoch in machine learning? What is epoch? I know answer is little lengthy, but in short sentence you can reply in chat box. Yes, anyone? What is epoch in machine learning? Yes. Observations to train the algorithm. Yeah. We can say it used to handle the count of passes, okay, in a given data set where where the machine learning where the machine learning has done its job, okay, has done its job. When there is a large chunk, when there is a large chunk of data, it is grouped together. It is grouped together or we can say it is into several batches. Okay. And this one, when all these batches go through the given model, when these all batches goes through given model and process it, refer and process it, it is called as iteration. Okay. When we group our data into several batches, okay, and when we are going to send these all batches to a machine learning machine model, now it is called as a iteration. Again, after that, if the batch size comprise, if the batch size is comprised the complete training data set, the complete the complete training data set, then it count of iteration, then it count of iteration as epoch. Okay, guys. See what is epoch in machine learning? What they are saying, when we have a lots of data to train a model, what we are going to do, how we are going to handle it. First of all, we are going to get a large chunk of data into group, and what we are calling that, it is called as a batches. Okay. And when these batches are go through process for model, then what is called as a iteration. Okay. And if the batches size comprise, okay, and complete training data set, it complete, if whole training data set we gives to a model, okay, it is called as a epoch. Okay, we can say it is one epoch. Okay, next question is, what is PCA in machine learning? What is PCA in machine learning? What is PCA in machine learning? Yes, it is principal component analysis, dimension reduction towards column. Okay. What it do? PCA will removing irrelevant dimension. Okay. What other task PCA is doing? It will keep only the most relevant dimension. Okay. What is PCA in machine learning? When we're having multi-dimensional data, okay, and if data visualization, computerization means become more challenging, okay, with the increase of that dimensions. In such scenario, what we are going to do, we are going to use PCA. PCA is a technique. It will remove it irrelevant data, irrelevant dimensions or features, and it will keep only more relevant dimensions. Okay. Yes. Some of our friends are giving answers. So it's good. So my ninth question is, what is machine learning? What is machine learning? What is machine learning? Yeah, what is machine learning? Yes, friends. Some of friends are with them. Yes, guys. What is machine learning? Till now, we saw what are the algorithm and what are the operations we can do on data. So, what is machine learning? Anyone? Yes, machine learning. It gives ability to make business decision, okay, without any external help. Using what? Using the knowledge gained from past data. From the past data, okay? That is machine learning. What machine learning is doing? Machine learning gives a machine that it gives the authority or it gives chance to machine. It is give to ability to make business decision without any external help. That means once we feed any algorithm, we are just waiting for the accuracy of the model. In between, we are not interrupted that model, not even that machine. So that's why, sorry, external help are they saying. It is not taking any external help. Using the knowledge of which on which basis the machine is going to take decision is nothing but what? Past data. Whatever machine is learning from that past data, it is going to take a decision for the future data. Okay, and machine learning system requires relatively small amount of data to train themselves. Okay, it need not to be give most more lines of data to that machine to learn. It is okay if we are going to small amount of data to learn machine, then on that basis that machine is going to take that decisions. Okay, anyone others? It is branch of artificial intelligence which focus on the data and give accuracies. Very good. Yeah, then we'll take another question is like, what is deep learning? What is deep learning? What is deep learning? Yes, please. What is deep learning? What is deep learning? Okay. What is deep learning? Deep learning is nothing but what it allows machine to make various business decisions using artificial neural network. Okay, artificial neural network, which is why that algorithm or that machine needs vast is with more amount of data for training. Okay, it needs lots of data to train the model to make a decisions for further, okay, for futures. Okay, thank you guys. We'll see tomorrow.